Hello, John from Turnkey Roofing of Florida. This is Joel from JND SEO. And we spoke briefly on the phone today, and I told you I'd send you this video over. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time, John. I don't want to waste mine. So I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear some more information, let's just set up a 10-minute phone call. And if not, no problem. I'm actually going to give you some free tips and strategies in this video that you could go ahead and actually use right on your site right now. All right, so John, first thing I do want to talk about is just content. So I'm just trying to see how much content you do have on your homepage. I know you guys are based out of multiple locations here: Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa, Boca Raton, Fort Myers, and statewide. So, I'm just scrolling through. Google does recommend having closer to 1,500 words. I'm just kind of scrolling through your site. You guys probably have around, I would say, 300 to 400. So definitely having more content would help you to increase your kind of search results and for how Google is ranking you. But that's just really one reason why 99.9% of businesses actually don't have the 1,500. And that's actually why it would make it easier to beat them if you did have it. But the other reason, and probably the most important reason, is that the more content you do have on your homepage, the more keywords you can put into that content. As a quick example, I've just put in roofing Jacksonville, Florida. Like I said, I know you're in multiple locations. I'm just going to go with Jacksonville for this one as an example. It's also coincidentally or not coincidentally exactly what a new customer would put in if they were looking for roofing services in this area. So first thing they would find normally would be ads at the top, but it looks like nobody in Jacksonville currently is paying for them. So we do find this map section as the top thing, and this is usually the second thing that shows up. Top 3 companies are going to show up here based on citations. These are really just based on getting your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Home Advisor, Yelp, Yellow Pages, just to name a few. There's many more. And you really have to get all 3 listed together. Next up, we run into our organic section. This is where we start seeing companies show up with their websites. There's going to be 10 results in the organic section per page. And these don't show up randomly like I kind of talked about. They do all show up based on Google's algorithm and formula. 2 parts of that we now know are content and keywords. So just kind of, if we were actually ranking these, because we can based on our keywords, that's what they came up in reference to. So if we were ranking roofing Jacksonville, Florida, number 1 would be prime roofing. Number 2 is going to be Bigfoot Roofing. 3 is going to be Better Business Bureau, which is actually a directory. So next up, I do want to just run over to a program I personally love to use called Ahrefs. And it's a program that kind of helps to analyze websites. So I've taken your website, chooseturnkey.com, and I've plugged it into this program to kind of see how it's doing. So I do see right off the bat, we got your business name up in the header here, which is really good. And you do have a few keywords in here, such as Florida roofers, as well as your location. Having this is actually a really good thing, and it allows Google to find you a little bit easier in searches. Just to look at some of these numbers real quick, 52 referring domains, that just means websites that you have your links on, that kind of like partnerships with you. When people click those links, it sends them back to your page. So the 52 sites that you guys do have referring domains with are sending you back almost 500 links back to your page. If we look at your keywords, you guys are showing up for about 404 right now. These are what really do drive the traffic to your site. And the 404 keywords you do have are bringing about 88 visitors to your site per month. So let's just take a quick look at the keywords and kind of see where your traffic's coming from. First thing we do see is your business name, Turnkey, doesn't have a dot, but com. And just like that, we see that 200 people are searching that, just like that. And you guys are in the 2nd position. So 10 results show up per page. If you want to be on the first page, you just have to be in the top 10. So the more of these you're in the top 10 for, the more results than traffic you're really going to get. These actually all have to do with your name. Those are good. People that search you by name, they know who you are. It basically means they're sort of referrals, repeat customers. Could be people who saw your signs, trucks as well, and maybe they're driving, could write down all the information. So they just search you on Google. So these ones, you are all in the top 10. These 9s and 8s, though, do put you towards the bottom of the first page. So you're kind of flirting with the second page there. But you also want to bring in new customers, right? You don't want all referrals. So here we go. This is a great one. Commercial roofing, Jacksonville, Florida. This would bring in new commercial customers. 60 people do search it per month. And this one, you guys, are number 11. So this puts you at the top of the second page. And you might be getting a few results from this, but not much. Because I got to tell you, from research, we found out that 80 to 85% of people who do searches on Google will not go to page 2. So the problem is, they're not going to see you too much once you are on page 2. And if you think about it, people like to think, oh, really? Think about the last time you had a Google search and what you did. Did you go to page 2? Because usually we don't. So next up, you guys do have some really good terms. Roofing jobs in Florida, roofing supply, Jacksonville, Florida. Roofer jobs in Florida could be good. Roofing in Florida. These are the best ones, probably more services, right? So these are the right terms. The problem we're seeing is that 11, 15, 15, 15, 13, 16, 13, 18, 15, these are all on the second page. So as we know, people generally go to the first page. So most of your traffic is definitely coming from just your name, because these are all the ones that you are on the first page with. So I definitely recommend adding some terms that are going to bring you new customers. I'm going to take Prime Roofing, one of the top results in the area. 494 referring domains, setting back just under 3,000 links to their page. A little over 4,500 organic keywords with just under 3,000 visitors coming to their page per month. Quickly, let's look at their keywords here. First one's not a good one. Hate to say it, but it's true. It's a national term, and it's not specific to a service. It's just more of a question. This one is good, though. Roofing, Jacksonville, Florida. 350 people do search it just like that, and they are number 1. Roofing supports, not as good. Doesn't have to do anything to do with your area. Nightclub, maybe that's a project they did, but not great for what we're looking for. Roofing, Jacksonville, Florida, that is a good one. 80, number 1. Let's see. They do have a lot of terms that I wouldn't recommend on here. This is a good one, though. Roofing, Jacksonville. 50 search it, number 1. But they do have some good ones as well. So these are the ones that you guys would want to focus a little more on, ones that are more, have to do with the location and a little more buyer intent. You guys are getting most of yours off of your name. All right, guys, so just imagine even having some more, having another couple hundred visitors. If we added 100, we'd double what you have now. And, that wouldn't be too hard. That's probably, 2 to 3 keywords, basically, what we're seeing in the area. And, just think of how many more customers that would be, how many more estimates, and how many more jobs that would end up equaling per month, because those are on a monthly basis. If you guys want to hear more, 10 minutes on the phone is all I ask. I will just follow up with you on the phone just to kind of get a little feedback about the video, what you thought about it. I'm trying to improve these as well. But thank you guys for your time. Really do appreciate it. Have an awesome day.